So, hi guys! I am Vavrilian and Sakinitigan, a first-year college student. So, I am here to discuss, to present about the directional term and also the body plan. So, what is directional term? So, directional terms describe the position of structures relative to the other structures or location in the body. So, mao na siya ang directional term. So, proceed tayo sa all about directional term and the parts of directional term. Mao na siya the rest. So, first, in directional term, we have the anterior. Next with the anterior, posterior, ventral, dorsa. So, again, first, we have the anterior and posterior. So, when we say anterior, it is front or in front of the body, while posteriors indicates behind of or behind mo na siya. So next we have the ventral and dorsa. So when we say ventral, guys, it is towards the front of the body, while dorsal towards the back of the body. So again, ventral, which is towards in front of the body, while dorsal is towards the back of the body. So next we have the distal and the proximal. So when we say distal, guys, it is away or farthest away from the body, from the trunk of the body or the point of origin, while ang proximal means that it is closest or towards padung siya, closest or towards the trunk of the body, or the point of the origin. So again, distal is palayo siya, far away, while proximal is padung, pagpaduol siya. So next we have the median. So when we say median, it is middle of the body that splits into a body parts, which is the left and right parts. Muna siya din ha. So median also, it is an imaginary line down to the middle of the body. So next we have the medial and lateral. So when we say medial, it is towards the median. Padulong siya sa median katong two parts of the katong left and right. So whereas lateral away, palayo siya away from the median and towards the side of the body. Palayo, which is padung sa siya dito nga side. So yeah, that is for the medial and lateral. So next, we have the superior and the inferior. So when we say inferior, it is upward. So pataas siya. So when we say towards the vertex, the superior is upward or towards the vertex, or shall we say top of the head, padung siya dito sa ibaba, whereas inferior indicates opposite. So opposite sila duha, which is ang kuan naman sad, ang inferior is below, which is towards the feet. So paubos siya, mao na siya. Again, superiors pataas, while inferior is paubos. So next we have the external and internal. So when we sometimes known as superficial ang kaning external. So external donates towards the surface, so sa surface siya ha, while internal, also known as a deep, and denotes that is away from the body surface. So palayo naman sad siya. Next we have the frontal and the occipital. Frontal and occipital. So when we say frontal, mo ni siya nag-refers towards the front of the brain, whereas ang ang frontal in front of the brain, whereas ang occipital mo na siya means towards the back of the brain. So layo sa kuan na siya. So that's all for the so yes, directional terms. So proceed sa directional terms, or the body planes. So when we say body planes, it is a imaginary planes that surface and cut through the section of the body in its anatomical position. So first we have the coronal plane, second is the sagittal plane, and the transverse plane. So when we say coronal planes, the coronal planes is a vertical plane that divides the body into anterior, which is atang ingon ako ha, anterior is a front, and also a posterior, which is back or behind. Second is the sagittal plane. So sagittal planes is also a vertical planes that splits the body into left and the right parts. A sagittal plane that runs directly through the middle is also called the mid-sagittal plane or the medial plane. So last we have the transverse plane. So when we say the transverse plane is a horizontal plane, horizontal, it divides the body into superior and inferior, which is lower and the upper. Bye. Thank you.